We're back with Open Innovation Week. Thank you everyone who is watching us live. And you can write your questions to our panelists in YouTube chat during the presentations so they can answer them at the end of the presentation. Now to talk about the innovation activities in Japan and Brazil, I invite Mr. Roberto Pereira, Head of Innovation of Everis. Thank you. Welcome, Roberto. Thank you for your presence.
Thank you, Marco. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Jethro, Tatiana. Thank you, 100. It's a huge pleasure to be here with you guys. So today I will talk about innovation without frontiers. It's a new panorama that we are living. That let me share my screen. Okay. So this is our topic today, innovation beyond frontiers, how to make business, innovation, collaboration without frontiers between Japan and Brazil and worldwide. So my name is Roberto Celestino Pereira. Since I will be with you guys, I would like to support you in all your themes regarding innovation. I'm a master, professor, researcher. I just love innovation. I'm head of innovation in Everis. And now then, more than ever, I'm a home entrepreneur, as you guys. We are living entrepreneurship in our houses. So this is our days. This is just to contextualize my environment. I belong to a global company. We are innovation in a very complex company. There are several initiatives of innovation worldwide. So first tip for you guys, we have to know where is this innovation, what is about the innovation initiatives in each sector, in each unit of our complex organizations. And Everis is a part of NTT Data, is a Japanese company. So we have different initiatives with Japan for innovation worldwide. I will deep a little bit with a specific one. It's an open innovation contest that we just made it in last month. So NTT Data is a very huge company. It's a very huge figures, and we are present in all continents. So we have this kind of blend. We have a different blend from Europeans, Japanese, different cultures, and this is a very good knowledge and message for all. The innovation must be done as an open initiative to add value for different cultures, different flavors, different technologies worldwide. So it's not possible anymore to realize innovation in one single country or in one single technology. We have to open our initiatives worldwide. Here in Americas, we have in these states, in these countries, we have center of excellence in each country. Here in Brazil, we are very specialized in X-reality, extended reality. We have projects of mixed, virtual, and augmented reality. And nowadays we are blended this with IoT, big data, machine learning, phygital, blockchain. So that's I'm talking about how to blend different cultures and different technologies to bring value for our customers. And this is very interesting because some years ago, this is not possible because all the innovation initiatives have a key, and everybody put the innovation initiative very secret, and this is not working anymore. We have to open our innovation initiatives for in all of this center of excellence, and collaborate and share knowledge. It's not easy when we talk about different cultures, different language. So this, we have to establish a governance to put this on track, okay? So we have all the capabilities. We have to develop these capabilities to make the innovation happens. We have to be agile. Projects must be have shortly, quickly, bring values. So we have to be lean. We have to be freedom for experimentation, technical backgrounds, different clouds, street sense. We have to be close to our universities to make the win-win-win all the time. And I'm very proud to announce that we are referenced in the X reality in spatial computing in all the regions in Americas. So this is very good for us and put our team on the top of this subject, okay? The spaces are very important also, because it's not easy to promote innovation in common environments. So we launch our digital lab. This is a space that incubate a lot of teams, a lot of squads. So we are incubating squads, different squads, but integrated them for different projects, for different clients, customers. This is very interesting. This is the picture on the right side. So we put all the competence to share knowledge and share prototypes in order to integrate them. Let me explain better. We are running a project for augmented reality for our customers. It's possible to check your bill, your credit bill in 3D modelings. This is, as you know, it's very difficult to understand our credit card bills. So when we put this in 3D models, it's better. You have a better understanding and a better learning about your rates, about your expenditures. And this is, we put this embedded in the chatbots. So you can ask for the chatbot, for your virtual assistant, let me check my bills from the last 3 months. And this is appearing in 3D models. And this must be integrated with IoT also, because you have to encourage these sensors and understand your behavior. For example, for the electrical companies that want to understand your consumer behavior, they are putting integrated sensors, augmented reality, and machine learning in order to learn, in order to send you tips about your consuming. And in this way, they have a player, a new play as a trusted advisor, and then they can sell more services to consumers at all. And in the left side, we have the showroom. This is the place that we put all the innovation initiatives in place that everyone can use and then give us more insights, more tips, more use cases, and then we can increase our hypothesis, our abilities to innovate jointly with our customer, jointly with our startups, jointly with our ecosystem. We have five main pillars. This is our structure for innovation. See, as you can see, it's a mixture of objectives and initiatives. In the left, starting with the left pillar, ecosystem. It's very important to be close in collaboration and co-creation with the ecosystem. That we are done. This is what we've done here. We are very close with the partners, accelerators, startups, universities, and jointly we can understand the challenges, the agenda, the topics that they have, that they must put in place. So we have different initiatives. One of them is the entity data open innovation. This, I will talk about it. And also get closer to the universities, the best ones in São Paulo, INSPERS, FIAP, IMB Morumbi, and the other ones. Because we must understand the digital and the digital natives, the green hairs, as we talk in our labs, because this symbiosis with the green hairs and the white hairs, it's very important. This symbiosis can bring together the understanding and knowledge about the sector, about the customer, about the process, but together with the the digital natives, we can combine with the digital technologies and then bring the new solutions for our customers. So if we understand the challenges, we can bring this for our R&D main process. As everybody knows, we have the open innovation funnel. This is the framework that guides us in the build digital innovation assets. So we have the phase of design thinking, concept, backlog, inception, and then we can run the prototypes with the several initiatives, with the several partners that we have. This must be run very quickly, very shortly, and then we can prove our hypothesis and then come up with some business models that are evaluating, that can really make, if this solution can transform the sector, can transform the customers. And if we run the development very well, we have to transfer this for the market. This is our third pillar. So we have to transfer this knowledge for all partners, for all executives in the market. And the best way to do it, it's make a film, make a very shortly film, exploiting the hypothesis, exploiting the prototype for all of them. So we have a channel in the YouTube, and there you can see all the assets that we are building together with our ecosystem. This is very important to transfer the knowledge of innovation for all parts. I reinforce it. This is very important to transfer knowledge of innovation for all third parts. Because if you don't transfer the knowledge, everybody is seeing you as a crazy guy making something really strange, and they don't have knowledge to apply this in the really use cases. So, and to support this, we have all the time communication, communication, communication. We must be in all the channels of podcasts, webinars, meetups. We have to send a lot of reports, a lot of message to our customers. Communication is a very important pillar. And also, of course, funding. There isn't innovation without money. Innovation needs money. It's not possible to make innovation without money. So we have to raise funding with internal units and all governmental units. So we have projects submitted for FAPESP, and NTT Data is a global company that we have money to bet in some difficult or very newest challenge. This is what we do: impact our customer, our ecosystem with innovation, digital technology innovation prototypes. We must impact them in the very early stage of the hype cycle. So that's why I'm talking about spatial computing, vision computing, IoT, big data, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and all of them. We have to combine these technologies and put in place to solve big challenges using use cases to prove the hypothesis, okay? And as I told you guys, it's not possible to do it by yourself. We have to connect this challenge with the ecosystem. So beginning in the top, in the universities, we bring two very important values for us. One of them is this connection with the digital natives. It's very important to understand how they think, the technology that they are using, how to are exploring these new technologies, the engineering behind them. And of course, there is a lack of talents to bring for our teams. So we have to be connected in order to bring them for our teams. As I told you, this is important to be connected with all the initiatives worldwide and sharing this knowledge with all the initiatives inside in our complex organization. The tech players have a very powerful knowledge also, because they offer to us the first license, the first knowledge, and we can test this license, these assets in the projects, in the prototypes. So we have a letter of agreements, we have a master agreement with them, Unity, Microsoft, Google, AWS, all of them. We have a very good collaboration and co-creation using these new technologies to put in place in these new challenges for the market. The startups is amazing. We just made a very good collaboration with MindFi. And thank you, Andre, again. Your partnership is very good for us, because the startups bring the asset, that core value asset that they have. And our proposal is to integrate this core asset in a very complex organization. So all of these startups that we have here, we are collaborating with them in some way. Some of them it's more mature, some of them we are in a very beginning, but we are collaborating with them. And at the beginning, it's not so easy to bring a startup to put inside in a huge company. We have to pass through a lot of procedures, and we have to culture our organization to collaborate with this very quickly way to model, very quick way to put the hypothesis in place. So Mindify, it's amazing, startups, all of them, thank you very much. And also, the startups are incubated or accelerated by these huge organizations and help us a lot to understand. And Jethro has a very important part here in this win-win-win collaboration. Jethro help us to understand how to make business within Japan, because Jethro can bring us this vision how you can put your solution in a Japanese way that can serve the market, bring value to the market. And this is, we have several immersive days with Jethro and startups to understand and to incubate these projects, to evaluate, to understand, to mentoring these solutions and put this in the market. So, and at the center, of course, we must bring the innovation for our customers. At the end of the day, the innovation must be in place for the market, for the sector, for the customer challenges. So we have good collaboration with all these companies and other ones. So we work with these 6 sectors. And as an innovation unity, we have to understand the trends, the challenges, the banking. We have these new opportunities of open banking, new models, new services for financial services. It's very interesting the transformation that this sector are having this in this pandemic time. So we have to understand and then bringing the hypothesis for them in a very quickly, in a very co-creation and collaboration way. Also, the telecom 5G is bringing a very, very disruptive model to, for example, for X reality. 5G will push us in a new wave of 3D models, of a phygital solutions. Retail, it's amazing. There is a topic in retail, direct to consumer. It's very interesting and newest topics. As you can see in the, what's the name in Portuguese? It's the Zé Delivery. I think everyone already tested the Zé Delivery. It's a new solution for this direct to consumer. How can we sell our portfolio in these direct channels to consumer? So there is a lot of hypotheses that we are running in our digital lab regarding this topic. How can I put a share? How can I put all the portfolio, for example, Unilever here in my house, and how can I interact with these products and engage with this vendor? And then how can I buy these products and bring to my house? it's a very different way to consume, to make shops. Huh? Also in the utility sector, energy sector, they have this necessity to understand customer behavior. It's not more a unity of consume, it's a customer behavior, because they want to sell new services for the consumers that they have already established. Everybody here is consuming of electric power, so they are inside in our houses, so they must understand how is our behavior as a customer, and then they can sell new services for us. Health, it is a very transformation sector with the COVID pandemic. Home care, wearables, using IoT, using smart wearables, using a lot of machine learning, smart speakers, virtual assistant for our health. And I think Andre will speak a little bit about the transformation of health sector. And then insurance. We not consume insurance as days before. Insurance is a very new sector, a very new services for insurance, and they are running in a very transformation way to make business with the customers. So with all of these six sectors, we have to understand the trends, the transformations, the challenges, and then bring together to make design thinking, to make concepts, to understand the hypothesis that we have to develop, and most importantly, the OKRs and the KPIs that we have to solve, that we have to prove for their organization. This is the way that we are working together, the customers, the startups, the universities, in a win-win-win collaboration all the time, win-win-win. And here I bring to you real ones. This is a real ones challenges for these customers and these sectors. So inclusion and financial education. This is a hot topic for banks. How to educate my son, for example. He has 14 years old. He has a gamer, and how to bring in the gamer perspective the financial education. How to bring the new financial services, new customer services model. And all of this passed through a difficult topic. There's a digital security, fraud prevention, and compliance. So these topics we are nowadays discussing with our customers, how to make this happen, how to prove this challenge, how to prove these trends. It's not so easy. It's very, very difficult to make this happen. In telco, we have the challenge of inventory intelligence, bill of materials, spare parts. As you know, in Macapá, they have a very huge problem regarding transformation, problem with the huge transformation. So spare parts, it's very important to solve. As you know, just in time, how to bring, and again, we have a lot of startups working with that, and we can add value together with startups and bring strong solutions for the sector and for Vivo Telefónica. Efficiency operational on field services. Also, field services, it's a very important topic. and we are putting VR and AR in their hands to make more efficiently the services on the field. IoT, as you know, it's a very important, direct to consumer, as I told you, new models of collaboration integration between the industry value chain and utility, as I told you, and at the right side, all the technologies that we are working with. Here, it's the judges that we bring together. So it's a mixture of innovation executives that can understand the customer, understand the value of the startups, and then mentoring them to make the innovation happens. Also, I want to thank you, Tatiana-san. Thank you, Tatiana, to support us in this innovation initiative. So we try to find the best startups in all regions of Brazil, and then have these players together with us. And this semifinal of the innovation contest, we have these 6 very good startups. I can tell you that they are very transforming their sectors. We have the funnel, the innovation funnel. It's adapted for our model. But we have the drivers, the discovery phase, the concept, call to action to bring together all the accelerators parts, and then make the project happen. And one example of this, we had a very good project with Toyota. We put a very different technology together. This is a very emblematic project. We made this in Argentina, but as I told you, we have to put the virtual assistant to speak with them and bring new information for customer decisions. We put this in the WhatsApp and different channels to talk with the Toyota and understand the vendors' channels. So that's it, guys. I want to thank you again, Marco, and I'm open for question and answer, or anytime I'm your disposal to talk with you guys. Thank you very much.